Hello guys and welcome to part 2 of my artist personality test series. In this series I'm going to analyze art supply that may or may not be your favorite and attribute to them a personality, and I love to read your comment and see if what I'm guessing is actually matching or not with what you know. I already did an episode 1 last week. You guys loved it. These were the supply that I went through with you last week. This week we are going through this other supply, and I have 2 more episodes coming. One next week where we analyze some more supply chosen by you, and the final one where I'm going to analyze some mixed media combo is going to be so fun. And then I have a surprise actually for you. But before to start, let me do my usual disclaimer that this video has the sole purpose to entertain the viewer. It is not based on any scientific research and is not meant to be taken seriously. Now let's get started with our first content of the day. Okay, the first art supply we are going to talk about is the Neocolor one. Let me know guys in the comment if you do have a Neocolor one in your collection. And when it comes to Neocolor one, what comes to mind is somebody that is put together. It's a person with high integrity, a very refined person, definitely a multitasker, somebody that is great on his own or in group. And if I see Neocolor one, what I see is a supply that you can use on their own, but you can also layer on top of other things. So other things can layer on top of Neocolor one. So it's absolutely a multitasker and a very refined persona. And when you see this baby, the first another thing that you notice is that they are mess free. So ultimately I picture a person that loves to wear a suit all the time, not because they have to because of their job, but they enjoy. They're a person, they like to wear a suit or like a office dresses. So probably Neocolor one person work in a bank or as a manager of an office or something like this. They has to deal both with employee and customer. So definitely somebody that loves to keep themselves busy and work with other one, but they're good on their own as well. And yeah, kind of a person that is all put together and has everything figured out. Well done, Neocolor one people. Now let's get to our second supply. Let's talk about acrylic ink. Whoever loves acrylic ink, in my opinion, is a rebel, a wild. Nobody can really tell you what to do and nobody can contain you. You are a force of nature. You are fierce. In my opinion, I think you're always up for a challenge. You tend to get bored fairly quickly. So life has always to be a little bit over the top. I picture you as a nature photographer going around the world, in the wilderness and try to picture beauty of what nature has to offer. I think you have an amazing personality, and yeah, I really would love to meet somebody like this in my life. Thank you for your creative being. Let's get to the next supply. Let's talk about oil pastel. Oil pastel people, they have such a happy personality, don't they? At the same time, despite being very happy, they also a little bit over the top. They tend to be chaotic, messy. They tend to overfill their schedule a little bit too much at the point that they tend to be forgetful of where I put my keys. Oh my God, I had an appointment, and things like that. Yeah, so I see oil pastel people like very happy and a very active personality. Definitely is somebody that loves sport and it takes sport as a job. So it could be professional runner, professional athlete of any sense. But most of all, I picture somebody that loves to run long distance in nature, sweat and mud. They're sort of making them feeling alive, and yeah, they feel make them feel accomplished on their day. So somebody that definitely has to be busy, has to be active, and has to be moving. So definitely somebody that is a sportive person. So yeah, they're lovely people to be around, and yeah, can make you feel a little bit overwhelmed because they always like to do something, but sometimes your friend may love to rest as well. Or pastel people. Thank you so much for making us our life happier and fulfilled. Let's move to the next one. We are already to the fourth art supply and fourth personality of the day with watercolor pencil. For me, somebody that loves watercolor pencil tend to be an harmonious person, quite from with delicate tone, delicate personality, not in the sense that he's a fragile person, but more like a subtle personality, very harmonious, a little bit mysterious, somebody that loves to surround herself by nature. You probably have a garden and you are the one in charge of taking care of the garden. Your garden is perfect, is beautiful, with plenty of flower to make it colorful and harmonious as much as you are. You tend to be a person that, despite being friendly, it's not very open to have a lot of friends. You're somebody that follow the philosophy of few but good. You probably have friends from your childhood that you're friend with from 40 years, 50 years, and you're still in touch and is still feeling like not one day has gone by. Very loyal friend, and you are a friend for life. So that's why the selection, that's why you don't let everybody to be part of your life, and you tend to hurt quite easily. So you like to protect yourself from this crazy world, but still you bring in a lot of color and a lot of good positive vibe to our life thanks to your love for pretty things. I picture you probably like a florist or anyway, a person expert of flower and garden and herbs and beautiful outdoor. Thank you so much for being part of our life. Let's move to the last art supply and last personality of the day. As the last supply of the day, I decided to include the Inktense block because I think they have a lot to tell us. First of all, we all can agree that they are vibrant. Definitely there is a bubbly, vibrant personality hiding behind those blocks. And they tend to offer more than what you can see at the first glance. They may look square and bland, but they have so much to offer. They are so versatile. You can use them in so many different ways, and that's what I expect the person to be as well. Somebody that it may look a little bit on the fence, but what you see is actually their sarcasm, where they hide behind. And once you cross the road, there is so much fun, so much to discover, and really great friend for life. I see them as hilarious people with, as I said, a little bit of sarcasm. And I picture them as definitely performer. They work in the art like a comedian, somebody they want to be in the center of the scene with their talent. So they don't really like fame, they just like to share their fun, their joy of life, their happiness with the rest of the world. But yeah, if you meet them on the street, you may think that is somebody that doesn't want to share their day with you, which is absolutely not true. You just need to cross that first fence. And also they are unique as a persona, and they are the kind of person that they walk on the street and everybody turn and look at them, and they probably thinking, oh my god, I have something in my hair, something in my face. But no, you're just unique and you attract people for your aura, your soul. There's something about you that just attract other, and definitely your happiness and your being so hilarious. It's yeah, it's a great thing that you're sharing with the rest of the world. Thank you, Inktense blog people, for bringing a laugh to our day. And that was the last art supply of the day. Let me know if one of these supplies is your favorite, and if you think that the description is matching your persona or the persona of somebody that you know. Remember to let me know which art supply I should feature in next week's video, because that is about supply that you enjoy. I already received a few great suggestions, but I have a few more spots left, so let me know what you think, and more greater video coming your way. My goal for this year is to really entertain you and inspire your creativity in any possible way. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.